Prague, the city of 100 spires. In reality, the city has far more spires, over 500. This is due to its rich architectural history, where each era left its mark in the form of towers and spires. Population. Prague is home to approximately 1.3 million people, making it the largest city in the Czech Republic. The metropolitan area, including the surrounding suburbs, has a population of around 2.7 million. The Czech Republic consistently ranks as the country with the highest beer consumption per capita in the world. In Prague, this tradition is very much alive, with the average Czech consuming about 142 liters of beer per year. The city itself has numerous breweries, pubs, and beer gardens where both locals and tourists enjoy the wide variety of Czech beers. Expats. Prague is a popular destination for expatriates, with a significant community of foreigners living in the city. The largest expat groups include people from Slovakia, Ukraine, Russia, and Vietnam, contributing to the city's multicultural atmosphere. Czech beer. Prague is renowned for its breweries. The oldest, U Fleku, has been in operation since 1499. Czechs consume the most beer per capita in the world. Charles Bridge. One of the most famous bridges in the world, it was founded in 1357 by Charles IV. According to legend, eggs were added to the mortar to strengthen the bridge. The bridge is adorned with 30 statues of saints, each with its unique story. The longest river in the Czech Republic. The Vltava is the longest river in the Czech Republic, stretching approximately 430 kilometers, 267 miles, from its source in the Bohemian Forest to its confluence with the Elbe River. In Prague, the river winds its way through the city for about 31 kilometers, 19 miles. Floods in Prague. The Vltava River has a history of flooding, with some of the most significant floods occurring in 1784, 1890, and 2002. The 2002 flood was particularly devastating, causing extensive damage to the city, including many of its historical landmarks. Literary and artistic scene. Prague has a rich literary and artistic heritage, having been the home of famous writers like Franz Kafka and Milan Kundera. The city also has a thriving contemporary art scene, numerous galleries, theaters, and cultural events throughout the year. Boating and recreation. The Vltava is a popular spot for boating, with both tourists and locals enjoying river cruises, paddle boating, and rowing. The river offers a unique perspective of the city's architecture, including views of Prague Castle, Charles Bridge, and the National Theatre.
So this was the old Man's Bridge, just from the iron.
Public transport. Prague has one of the best public transportation systems in Europe. The network includes metro, trams, and buses, covering almost every part of the city. The metro, which opened in 1974, is the backbone of the system and serves over 1.6 million passengers daily. The shadow column on Charles Bridge. Under certain lighting conditions, a shadowy figure can be seen on Charles Bridge. This phenomenon is linked to the ghost of a knight who was falsely accused of treason and executed. It is said that his spirit returns to the bridge each year seeking peace. Tourism. Prague is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Europe, attracting about 8 million visitors annually. The majority of tourists come from Germany, the United States, and the United Kingdom. Cost of living. While Prague is the most expensive city in the Czech Republic, it is still relatively affordable compared to other major European capitals. Housing and dining out are particularly reasonable, making it an attractive place to live and visit. Languages. While Czech is the official language, English is widely spoken, especially in tourist areas and among younger generations. German is also commonly understood, given the historical ties between the Czech Republic and Germany. The Golem of Prague Castle, the legend of the Golem, created by Rabbi Loew in the 16th century, is one of Prague's most famous myths. According to the legend, the rabbi fashioned a giant clay figure to protect the Jewish population of the city from persecution. The golem would come to life when a sacred word was placed in its mouth, but one day it went out of control. It is believed that the golem's remains are still hidden in the attic of the Old New Synagogue in Prague. The House of the Black Madonna. This cubist building in Prague's Old Town is associated with many mystical stories. It is said to contain a statue of the Black Madonna, which possesses magical powers and protects the building from evil. Secrets of Prague's underground. Beneath Prague lies a network of underground tunnels that have been used for various purposes over the centuries, from shelters to prisons. It is believed that some of these tunnels have hidden chambers where dark rituals were performed and forbidden knowledge was kept. It is said that on certain nights, footsteps and voices can be heard coming from these long-abandoned underground spaces. The Ghost of Strahov Monastery. The Strahov Monastery, founded in the 12th century, is home to its own share of mysteries and ghosts. One of the most famous is the ghost of a monk who occasionally appears in the monastery's library. According to legend, this is the spirit of a monk who was bricked up alive for violating the monastic vows. Prague is an incredible city. If you have not yet been to Prague, you must visit this exquisite and ancient city. Thank you very much for watching this movie. Please subscribe to this channel.